have a serious and honest conversation with ourselves. Take a close look in the mirror and tell me what you see. Because for a lot of you, I can imagine it is pure disappointment. Now wait to look closer. But wait, before you do so, take your shirt off and analyze your entire body, then look into your eyes and see how much of a loser you are. And then I want you to say to yourself, how did we get here? How does this happen? And then it forces you to think on your routine every single day. You know, you wake up in the morning, you've been farting all night. I mean, you got a horrible diet, so you're a fart machine. Your room smells like ass. You've been farting all night. You wake up in the morning, first thing you do is rip out a long fart, pick up your phone, and start doom scrolling through Instagram, Twitter. You might even make a little pit stop by xvideos.com and type in thick lady boy from the hood gets back shots. And of course, you squirt out a little load. Of course, guys like you only squirt out little loads. You should have seen the load that came out of me the other day. It was disgusting. Ropes upon ropes and ropes, all of it. It was a never-ending story. But of course, we can't compare between me and you. You know, I eat a lot of eggs and a lot of steaks, and I stare at the sun all day. And so, you know, we're just not the same. But, you know, I'm saying all this because I feel like a lot of you guys don't self-reflect enough. A lot of people just wake up in the morning, like I said, they just rip out a fart, doom scroll on the phone, and then like 10 minutes before they gotta go to work, they rush, they brush their teeth, and they run out the door. On their way to work, they're driving a piece of shit car. You're not driving a Mercedes. Let's be honest here. You're not driving a Mercedes. You're most likely driving around a Hyundai Sonata or a Kia Sorento, and you're speeding through traffic on your way to work because you're running late, and of course your car's pissing transmission fluid. And it's cold outside, but your windows are all down because you keep farting in the car. It's unbearable. It's unbearable even to you. Just imagine. And then you roll your fat ass into work. Whoa, just rocking yourself. And everybody can see, everybody can clearly tell you didn't even shower before work. Have you seen these people? I've worked with guys like this. They walk into work, big old beard, just hanging and dangling, stains all over, little oil stains. On their shirt, on their pants, you look at their hair, it's full of dandruff. And then they put their disgusting hypermobile fingers in their eyes. They're cleaning out their eye boogers. You ever seen those fat guys with hypermobile fingers? Their fingers go back more than normal. I hate those guys. And then they're complaining and bitching and moaning about how tired. What are you tired about? You just woke up. It's the morning time. How is it possible that you're still tired? You fat piece of shit. No, seriously. You dragged your fat ass in here. You didn't even wash your ass this morning. We can clearly tell. Grease stains all over your shirt and pants. Dandruff is falling all over. It's all over your shirt, all over your shoulder. So, based on what we're seeing, you didn't do shit this morning. So what could it possibly have made you so tired? You know, and the best part of it all, you see these guys, they start bragging about all the sex they've had. And you start to wonder, who are these women? Who are these women that are having sex? Because they're always bragging about sex. They're always talking about sex in front of the women. They're always talking about sex with the guys. Grease stains, they eat pork feet, and they have piss stains in their underwear after they come out of the bathroom. And then you wonder, who are the women that these guys are having sex with? Because you see the women in the workplace, they're always disgusted by these guys. They're always like, oh, you're so disgusting. They tell them to their face. And again, I think this is a result of you not self-reflecting. A guy like me, I go in the mirror, I take my shirt off, take all my clothes off, I grease myself up with baby oil. I start long stroking my beef while I look myself in the mirror. And I talk to myself and I self-reflect on things that I need to improve on. I do this every single day. And a guy like you would hear that and say, well, this guy's crazy. But that's precisely why you get no hoes and I'm surrounded by fat women. You know, when I woke up this morning and I left my house, I thought to myself, wow, it's getting chilly out here. It's actually getting kind of cold. Winter is upon us. Summer is a long way from now. Today seems like the perfect day for a fat like you today, fat. Just start making some changes. How about when you wake up in the morning, instead of just laying in bed there, just ripping farts and doom scrolling through the internet, you roll your out of bed and just bust out 200 push-ups. First thing you're gonna do, 200 push-ups, as long as it may take. We know you're useless, we know you're fat, we know you're weak, it may take you an hour and a half, it doesn't matter. Do it for 4 weeks to see what happens. And by the way, don't do anything else. Keep everything else the same. Don't wash before work, don't take a shower, keep everything the same, because we know if we add anything else, it's gonna be way too much for a guy like you. You're a loser. It's not going to be easy for a guy like you because you're just born a loser. You're born and bred to be a loser. Your mom wakes up in the morning. Your mom wakes up in the morning disappointed in her son. I mean, look at limp-wristed, weak, small dick, crooked feet, bad knees, pencil neck, bad skin, terrible beard genetics, and he has Norwood 4. He's only 25 years old. Folks, this is unbelievable stuff, and you brought it upon yourself. You have nobody else to blame but yourself. And your mom knows it. Your mom sits there in the mornings drinking her coffee and she sees you walking around the house, opening up the fridge and it's disgusting. She's like, look at this loser. What a fucking loser came out of my twat. She can't even believe it. Look at the loser that came out of my twat. This is depressing stuff for women. She starts to think back, wow, I really blew out my asshole pushing this guy out. And look at him. I literally might as well came out of my ass. He might as well have come out of my ass. I mean, he's literally a bag of human feces with 2 legs and 2 arms and a small wiener. That's really my son. You. She's talking about you. So my question is, when are you going to stop being such a disappointment to your mother? Look in the mirror and ask yourself these questions. Remove all your clothes, lather yourself up with baby oil, stare deep into your eyes, look at your love handles and your magnets. Call your mom into the bathroom where you're sitting there all lubed up, all oiled up, naked. Apologize to your mom and say, Mom, sorry for being a loser. Look at me, Mom. Look at the size of my wiener. I have Norwood 3. Look at my balding. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm fat. I'm disgusting. Mom, I know I'm a failure. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry you sacrificed your body, blew your asshole out, pushing me out, just so I could grow up to be this piece of standing in front of you, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. But I promise you today's a new day. I promise you, Mom. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! And then drop to the floor and do 200 push-ups in front of your mom just to prove to her that you mean business. It's time to make a change. Not tomorrow, not a week from now, not later, right now. We know you're a fat-ass habitual loser. You'll say something like, I'll do it later. You end up doing it 2 weeks from now.